I will never allow my stepchildren to sleep under the roof in my house. They can visit their dad, they can see him once in a while, but those two girls are not allowed to sleep in my house.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck the kids?
Yeah.
Check out Get It Off Your Chest Media. They the best.
If you had a kid before me, cool. I can forget about it though. And if they never sleep here, they're never here, you never get to see them, then you don't have any other kids, okay? He used to be a good dad, I guess, to them, and then I came around and the bitch hates me, his fucking ex-wife, she hates me because I don't have him see his kids anymore. But at least once a month. I'm not like a devil. At least once a month they get to see her. So, I don't know. I think if you're a stepchild, like, there's no room for you in my house, and we have our own kids. So, she can just have her new husband raise them, and they'll be perfectly fine. And they don't like me anyways. I don't like them. So, yeah. I'm the reason why my man cut off his 10-year-old and 11-year-old daughters.
Stop it. Get some help. She's a bitch. So.
Yeah, she's a bitch. I mean,
no, I'm just gonna say I've been in situations similar to this, and quite honestly, I don't know who the dude is. And she said at the end the girls were like 10 and 11 years old or some shit. They're probably getting fed a lot of stuff that kind of is a catalyst to
Why nobody likes anybody, but at the same time, I don't think that the dude, whoever he is, he's just kind of cowering in a corner and not taking control of the situation and putting people in their place. First of all, the children, to make them respect who he's with, regardless of what their mother says. You know.
Hurry up and get it off your fucking chest.
I want you to say it again. Say it again.
I want you to understand that your kids need to go stay with their daddy. They can't stay here no more.
Okay, and I don't understand it. I'm their mother, so they're supposed to be here with me. There's nothing wrong with my kids.
No, they're supposed to be with their parents, and they both of their parents, their mother and their father, not just.
Okay, that's one true point. They're supposed to be with their mother and their father. Let's see where he goes with this.
It's you.
Okay,
but since y'all jacked that up, y'all ain't together no more.
Okay, so under unfortunate circumstances, they live with their mother. So you want to kick my kids out because of whatever reason you have a problem with them?
What more do you want from me?
Kicking your kids out because your baby's father is disrespectful.
Whoa. Can't do that now. We can't do that. You cannot take it out on the kids, ladies and gentlemen, fellas. That's not good. But you know what? Before we pass judgment here and get it off your chest, let's listen to the guy's side of things. Let's see what he got to say about it.
And you disrespectful to you. I don't want his kids over here no more.
You sound extremely petty.
Well, petty or not, you had this nigga's car in my driveway.
Oh my God.
Oh, but was he there with this guy? Was he there to drop off his kids? If he was there to drop off his kids, kind of understandable. Dude, we can't hold women to a higher standard than we hold ourselves. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So get it off your chest. I understand. It gets a little stressful. It gets a little painstaking. But you married this girl. You married her, so you knew she had kids. You can't get rid of that. You cannot play with the kids. Let's keep it going.
Disrespectful as he is, no, you know we don't get along. He hella disrespectful. You need to get your kids. You need to get your kids and take them over your baby's father's house. They can't stay.
So the fact that my kid's father is disrespectful, that you don't want my kids here under the same roof as their mother.
Well, you know, yeah, true. That's facts. I don't want your kids.
How did you even come up with the?
Okay, bro. I was on your side all the way up into that, bro. You can't do that. 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 Through nothing that the kids did. They did nothing. They did nothing. I'm sure Too Cold and Show Enough would agree. You get married, you take on the person's kids, and you love them like they're your own, or at least treat them very well. You cannot take out the sins of their father on them. It doesn't work that way. Had to get that off my chest. Didn't like it when the lady said the stepkids couldn't come. You can't do that if they ain't doing nothing wrong. Just because you don't like the father, you ain't gonna always you ain't gonna get along with it. You probably knew that when you married him, bro. But you gotta take this one. You gotta take this L here. You gotta take this L.
Like that. That don't even make my kids aren't even bad kids.
They ain't gotta be bad kids. Their father is enough. Their father, the fact that their father don't know how to conduct himself properly, then you need to take the kids over there with him.
So let them raise them. My kids always say yes, sir, no, sir. They're respectful to you. So you honestly being disrespectful to my kids, I'm not okay with that. I'm not being disrespectful to your kids. Your kids will learn one day. One day when they get older, they'll understand what the decisions that I'm making. Your kids need to go over to.
I think they would understand it more if you made the decision before. Not after, bro. Not after, bro. You already married to her. Those are already your stepkids. You already said that you was going to put up with this.
Check out Get It Off Your Chest Media. They the best.
You got to take that, bro. You got to take it.
Their father's house and stay over there. As disrespectful as he is, I don't even gotta tell you this. I just tell you to get kids out.
He have never disrespected you until you have disrespected him. So you expect for my kid's father to respect you, now, let alone now you want to kick my kids out. Do you think there's obviously going to be some peace in our household now that you feel like you need to kick my kids out?
It'll be more peace. Because as disrespectful as your baby daddy is, he ain't gonna say shit else to me. Get your kids and send them over there. He ain't got nothing else. We ain't got nothing to talk about.
This is not
we don't got nothing to talk about.
This is not okay.
It is okay.
Because I want my kids here with me. I take care of my kids. I make sure my kids are okay.
You can take care of your kids from his house.
And I'm not saying that he don't take care of them either. But the thing is that they live under my roof. And
not no more. Not no more. This ain't your roof. This ain't your roof. You ain't paid nothing on this roof. So guess what?
And you take throw your that kids, in my face every chance you get. But at the end of the day, we became one. You took my kids in. My kids have never did anything disrespectful to you. Right. They have never done anything for them to deserve this.
Yeah, okay. It ain't the kid's fault. It ain't the kid's fault. Just like the Bible say, right?
Don't do that.
The Bible say.
Ooh, he said it ain't the kid's fault. He said it ain't the kid's fault. He said they're not disrespectful. They say yes, sir. And you can't do that, bro. I'm all for when women screwing it up. I understand that it happens, but this one's on you, bro. You married her. You knew she had the kids. Would you think you was just gonna duck and dodge? Trust me. If you ain't want to do it, should have done it. It's the labor of love, bro. Them kids ain't got nothing to do with it. Let's keep it going.
The parents end up, the kids end up paying for what the parents do. The parents' mistakes. And I'm tired of being disrespected by your baby's father. You get them kids, get them over there to his house. You hope they do what?
Run into this video one day just to see how you feel.
Listen, I love your kids. I love your kids. I love your kids. I don't love your baby daddy.
You ain't supposed to love him. What do you mean?
Oh, I don't like that nigga.
I don't like you to be best friends with him.
I'm clearly not best friends with him.
I never asked you to be best friends, but y'all needed to be cordial because of
I can't be cordial with that fool, and you know I can't be cordial with him. I'm done trying. You was disrespectful having that fool's car in my driveway. You should have made that nigga park on the street or somewhere else. But see, you disrespectful just like he is. So take the kids over there.
Have to get out because of you.
Yeah, they gotta get out.
And you being petty?
I know about being petty. Okay. They'll learn one day. They'll understand. Baby girl is cool. I love that girl, right? I love that girl. Okay. But at the same time, your father making things difficult around here.
You feel that way about my kids will make me feel like I need to leave you because there's no way you're gonna ever sit here and express yourself like that about my kids when they have done anything but respect you and treat you right. Do anything that you will ask them to do with no problem, no backlash. But this is how you feel about them. I will leave you behind my kids.
Well, if you do that, then you never love me. How about that? You ain't never love me if you do that.
I will love you, but I know how to love you from afar. And my kids gonna be right here with me.
No, they ain't. They finna go.
All right, I'm gonna tell you right now. This dude, he sounded like he was raised by a girl, no father in the house. And the reason why I said that is, if you're doing this with the kids, okay, if you're doing this with the kids and you were this far in, I'm telling you right now, bro. Then you said if she'll leave you behind your kids. Listen, bro, I would leave anybody behind my kids. They know they're there. You knew they was there. You got to step up. You took the responsibility. I ain't saying that you got to be pops, but I'm saying you can't just tell the kids never. That wasn't part of the deal when you got with her. When you got with her, I'm pretty sure she was under the impression, and you gave her the impression that you was going to be there, that the kids would come here, the kids would come there. You can't say because of the father. Because most people would love to marry somebody. Most people would love to marry somebody that had kids, and the kids were ace bone. They were right there. They listened. They were respectful, did chores, all that stuff. They usually get these girls you get stuck with, or these guys you get stuck with that got these kids that are out of control, and you got respectful ones, dude. Eat it up. Teach them something. Be a mentor. Do something that don't got nothing to do with the father. You ain't got to deal with the father. Just remember that, bro. Think about it. Anybody in this situation, you tell me what you're going to do. I'm going to leave a link to this video so you can check the rest of it, but you get the point. Sometimes it's the woman's fault, but sometimes it's the man's fault too. Here at Get It Off Your Chest, we got to give it to you raw. We call balls of strikes. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a father. We all fathers. Me, too cold, show enough. We all fathers. So let's get it off your chest. Like, subscribe. I'm Uncle Scruff, and we out for this episode. Peace.
Also, the mother, of course, she ain't gonna listen because she's gonna be combative and all that, but she needs to be fucking, he needs to put the hammer down on her and be like, listen, this is who I'm with, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he needs to tell his current woman, fuck the bullshit. These are my children, and you're not gonna dictate when I see my children where they stay, because if I got a home and wherever I am, my children are welcome there, and they have a fucking home, and they can stay as long or as short as they want to. I don't do that bullshit, and I'm not gonna try to be with nobody that doesn't fucking like my kids